It's great.
And so are you guys like memorizing the nominees or who's presenting? How is that part of the process?
Talk about binders? Okay, so remember in 7th grade? I don't even think in 7th grade I had a binder. No. Our binders are this thick. We both have 2 of them. One with script information, one with people and bios and nominee information. We go through that. We have a stack like this of cards with all the consolidated information. And then we have our computer. I'm constantly YouTubing. We're both every night studying. And like tonight, actually, I'm going to call you so we can go over.
Just go over it, just nonstop.
It's nonstop. Because you know what? It's our responsibility to know. We're the hosts. We have to show the respect that these people deserve. They're amazing.
And there's a lot of people. So there's a lot of respect.
It's the Emmys where there's so many categories. It's just a lot of people. It's very exciting.
Do you like the fact that they added more nominees onto like the major categories? Like now there's 7 comedies and 7 dramas.
You know what though? I think it's cool because then a show like Family Guy gets nominated.
Yes.
Then a show like The Big Bang Theory, which gets nominated.
Jim Parsons.
Yeah. So, and people like Jim Parsons and John Cryer, and so like some of the people that aren't the John Hams and Tina Feys of the world are starting to get some respect. And maybe they're not going to win this year, but they're going to get nominated, and then people will start watching, and they'll win next year.
Yeah, it allows for some of the fan favorites and some of the more ambiguous people who are very talented get nominated because they're voted on by the Academy. So this way, it allows a little bit more open territory, and the fan favorites get in there. And I think it's more exciting for the people who are watching.
Yeah, totally.
And speaking of the nominees, I mean, in both of your shows, you deal with people who are in very high-pressure situations, and now you're going to have people who are worried about presenting on stage, not flubbing their lines, people who are nervous about going up and accepting an award. How do you loosen them up? What's your best tip to kind of relax these people for an interview?
No, we don't tickle them.
There's no touching. We have a strict no touching.
Oh, Isaac Mizrahi, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, we'll not be doing that. The whole whoa.
That's funny. Good reference.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, I think that is where it's completely and utterly up to us. That is a huge part of our job, is to be disarming. And I think that is a big reason why I think we will be successful. Is we've been on the other side before. We've been interviewed. We've had these shows. We know a lot of these people. And that I think when they come up, it's our job to make them feel comfortable. And I think you do that by just setting the tone and asking the questions. That's not the place to hit someone with a huge controversial question. This isn't the time or place. Put them at ease. And then they will let down their guard a little bit.
We're there to celebrate their achievements. I think people, sometimes maybe other hosts in the past, maybe they're out there to showcase themselves. We're really there to celebrate their achievements and kind of help them with whatever they want to talk about. We're there to facilitate for them.
I don't think you have to go out of your way to make those crazy moments. And like she's saying, a lot of hosts do that. It's like, this is going to be a YouTube moment, and I'm going to ask him about cheating on his wife. And it's like, that's not the time or place. You know, so it's not about us. And what's funny is, if you aren't that jerk, you're probably going to get those moments. It's live TV. Believe me, Ricky Gervais is going to give you that moment. You don't have to try.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff's going to happen.